In this video, you're going to discover which AI coding assistant truly deserves your time and money in 2025. I spent months testing both Cursor AI and GitHub Copilot extensively, building real projects, analyzing their strengths and weaknesses, and dealing with their limitations firsthand. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which tool fits your development workflow and why the choice isn't as straightforward as you might think. Let's start with Cursor AI, which positioned itself as an AI first code editor built on top of VS Code. Cursor is essentially a smart development environment powered by artificial intelligence built on the familiar VS Code platform, so you'll feel right at home if you're already using VS Code. The standout feature of Cursor is its tab functionality. Cursor's tab features picks up on your intent and suggests the next logical steps, like pair programming with an AI that actually gets you and can suggest multiple edits at once. This isn't just autocomplete, it's predictive editing that understands context across your entire project. But where Cursor really shines is with its Composer mode. Composer in Cursor can pretty much write a full app for you using AI like Claude, progressing from just editing single lines of code to editing and creating multiple pages at once. Composer mode is Cursor's chat based feature that lets you specify a set of files, type a request, and watch it generate changes. This is genuinely revolutionary for larger refactoring tasks and building features across multiple files. The project wide understanding is impressive. Composer allows for multi file editing and agentic capabilities, enabling the AI to understand and work across multiple files. With natural language editing, where developers can describe changes in plain English, you can literally tell Cursor to add authentication to this React app and watch it modify multiple files intelligently. Cursor offers multiple AI model options and privacy focused features with built in AI chat, making it great for teams that need deeper AI integration. You can switch between different AI models like Claude, GPT-4, and other depending on your needs. However, Cursor comes with significant cost considerations. Cursor Pro costs $20 monthly, but you only get 500 premium requests, then extra fees kick in, with some users seeing bills over $40 when they go over limits. This usage based pricing can become expensive quickly if you're a heavy user. Now, let's examine GitHub Copilot, which has become the standard AI coding assistant for many developers. GitHub Copilot Pro costs $10 per month with unlimited standard usage under fair use policies, making it significantly more affordable than Cursor for most use cases. Copilot excels at inline code suggestions and has matured significantly since its launch. The integration with GitHub's ecosystem is seamless. It understands your repository context, pull requests, and issues naturally. For teams already using GitHub for version control, this native integration is invaluable. The reliability and stability of Copilot are major advantages. Copilot remains the safer option for enterprise teams needing compliance and stability. Microsoft's backing means you get enterprise grade security, compliance certifications, and consistent performance. During testing, both systems were used for close to 3 months, and Copilot's newer version now supports multiple models, which was previously Cursor's advantage. This means Copilot has been catching up to Cursor's feature set while maintaining its cost and advantage. However, Copilot's limitations become apparent when you need more sophisticated AI assistance. It's primarily focused on line by line code completion rather than the project wide understanding and multi file editing capabilities that Cursor offers. In my extensive testing, both tools perform well for basic autocomplete and code suggestions. However, the differences become stark when you move to more complex tasks. Cursor offers richer features, but cost conscious users may find Copilot more practical for day to day coding. For simple autocomplete and suggestions, both tools are comparable, making Copilot's lower price point attractive. GitHub Copilot is better bang for the buck with a lower price premium plan, and if you're coding at scale, those small differences will add up. The cost differences becomes more significant as your usage increases. For larger projects, Cursor's advantages become more pronounced. The ability to work across multiple files simultaneously and understand project architecture makes it superior for complex refactoring and feature development. You should choose Cursor AI if you work on complex, multi file projects that require architectural changes. Cursor AI is a better choice for developers who want cutting edge AI assistance, deep project wide modifications, and flexibility. Choose Cursor if you're building full stack applications where you need AI assistance across front end, back end, and database layers simultaneously. The Composer mode excels at understanding these interconnections. Select Cursor if budget isn't your primary concern and you value having access to multiple AI models. The ability to switch between Claude, GPT-4, and other models give you flexibility for different types of coding tasks. Pick Cursor if you prefer an AI first development environment rather than just an assistant. If you want a full AI first dev environment, Cursor is worth trying. If you work on solo or small teams where you can justify the higher per developer cost for increased productivity on complex projects, now you should choose GitHub Copilot if you're cost conscious and want reliable AI assistance without usage limits. For individual developers, Copilot offers convenience and polish, while for teams, Copilot's integration with the GitHub platform and its cost efficiency make it attractive. Choose Copilot if you're part of a larger team or enterprise where consistency, compliance, and budget predictability are crucial. Need enterprise security and GitHub native features? Copilot is the choice. Select Copilot if you primarily work on maintenance, bug fixes, and incremental feature development rather than large architectural changes. Its inline suggestions excel in these scenarios. Pick Copilot if you're already deep integrated into the GitHub ecosystem and want seamless workflow integration with your existing tools. Choose Copilot if you're new to AI assisted coding and want a stable, well documented tool with extensive community support. The choice between Cursor AI and GitHub Copilot ultimately depends on your specific development needs and budget constraints. Neither tool is universally better. They serve different use cases effectively. Copilot has lower price point and integrates into your existing setup, so it's a good starting point for most developers, especially those working on teams or with the budget constraints. GitHub Copilot provides excellent value and reliability. However, if you're working on complex projects where AI can truly accelerate development through multi-file understanding and architectural assistance, Cursor's higher cost may be justified by the productivity gains. My recommendation is to start with GitHub Copilot if you're new to AI assisted coding or work primarily on maintenance and incremental development. The lower cost and stability make it excellent entry point. Consider upgrading to Cursor AI when you encounter limitations with project-wide understanding or need to perform complex multi-file factoring regularly. Both tools represent significant advances in AI-assisted development, and honestly, you can't go wrong with either choice. The important thing is to start using AI Assistant in your development workflow, regardless of which tool you choose. The productivity gains are real, and early adoption will give you a competitive advantage as these tools become standard in software development.